Hey folks, RX here. Want to do a quick early game guide to that wonderful clan boss, and I'm going to start out here on the summoning portal page because it doesn't start with these. No, it starts with these wonderful green Tiberium crystals. God, I miss that game series. Your mystery shards are going to be probably your premier source of food, yes, if you remember some of my phrases from other videos, but also you'll find a surprisingly useful champion from Clan Boss, or two in here. You can occasionally get rares at a 1.4% chance. I wouldn't bank on them, but you're going to be shelling these things through by the thousands, so while I wouldn't bank on pulling your apothecary from a mystery shard, it's entirely possible. It's not negligible because you're shelling so damn many of these things. That being said, I'm not here to talk about rares, I'm here to talk about this wonderful 24.4% chance of uncommons. It's in here you might find actually one of my favorite champions when I was in the early games, the Outlaw Monk. I made the mistake of thinking that every green was food, pure food, that's their only job, feed me more. Wrong. So what's really nice about Outlaw Monk, and I don't believe he's farmable, please correct me if I'm wrong, but he is obtainable from mystery shards. Um, is the dagger throw is actually a really interesting ability, and it's interesting because of his foul play ability. When you fight him in the campaign, you'll probably just see you resisted a whole bunch in the campaign. Yay, what does it do? Well, it throws 2 poison debuffs on a target for 2 turns. So he's got a 4-turn skill book, so 3-turn cooldown, and I don't have him booked because I just haven't gotten many Outlaw Monks, as you can see, to use as skill fodder. But if you can fully develop him, you can get this down to a 3-turn cooldown, and you can have him with a, 10, 15, 20, 25% chance of taking an extra turn every time he uses A1. So that's pretty reliably going to give you essentially free foul plays, at least one per clan boss on average. So let's say he throws out 3 before he dies normally, 3 foul plays. That's shooting a little high. Let's say he throws out 2 foul plays. So you're able to get 4 poison debuffs before he dies. Well, if you can somehow skill max him, you might be throwing out a 3rd foul play. So you might end up throwing out, going up from 4 to 6 poison debuffs over the course of the fight. And on Clan Boss, that's tens of thousands of damage. So that adds up quickly, that's my point. He's reliable, consistent damage, because poison is based off of the HP of the enemy, not on his own, frankly, subpar stats. He's a green, so he's extremely easy to potion up. To ascend him, I'm pretty sure I just spent the basic entry-level green potions, so sweet, who cares, right? Dime a dozen. My point is, not hard to star, not hard to potion up, give him some accuracy, give him some speed and some HP, and he'll take you pretty far. I was using him up until I got to hard clan boss. So I was pulling about 4.5, 5 million before I graduated from easy to normal. No problem with Outlaw Monk. I don't know if anyone in my guild, it doesn't look like anyone in my guild's using him on easy clan boss, but on normal, pretty sure there's at least one person who uses, I guess I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last time. Okay, so yeah, we've got William over here. Shout out to you, buddy. You're awesome. Thank you for being my guinea pig here. He's pulling almost 4 million using Outlaw Monk at 5 stars on hard clan boss. It's not, he's not a bad character. He's a little squishy, so give him some accuracy, some speed, some life or defense, and he's gonna take you at least into hard clan boss. Invest in that character. It's a pretty cheap invest, quite honestly. You don't need to 6-star it. Bring it to 4 stars, bring it to 5 stars, your choice. Whenever you pull him from your green shards, be cognizant. Immediately run over to your tavern, select your Outlaw Monk, go to your upgrade skills, and feed him the copies, the duplicates, not your skill books. I guess you could drop, no, don't drop rare skill books into him, never mind, ignore that. And that way you can at least have a good fighting chance for a good poisoning clan boss champion in the early game. This is especially important if you have Aethel, It's not that she's bad, it's that she's better when she gets Giant Slayer. If you have Kale, honestly, I wouldn't worry about Outlaw Monk if you have Kale and another good poison hero, because you don't want to run too much poison. 10 poison, or 10 debuffs overall is all the clan boss can take, and so with Outlaw Monk placing 2, and then Kale usually placing between 2 and 3 on any given turn, um, you're gonna bump up against that stop pretty quickly. So if you have Kale, another good poison hero, Outlaw Monk might not be what you're looking for. But if you're really early game, not sure what you're doing, still looking, for some easy champions to fill out that clan boss roster to get those free rewards. Hey, free shit. Who doesn't want that, right? Outlaw Monk is your guy. He's fantastic at what he does, and what he does is a very, very limited scope. But it is what it is. It's not gonna. You're gonna get a lot of mileage out of him for uncommon, which ain't bad for something I once considered food and threw away like 7 copies of before I got the hint. So with that being said, I wish all of you the best of luck in your clan boss endeavors. Have a wonderful day. Keep kicking ass. Take care.